And then everybody else around the table said, I'm giving 1,000, I'm giving 500. Krembarther said, I'm giving 10,000. And little by little, we put enough money together to get the organization up and running and set up the office in Washington. I left after about 2 years. I saw some conflicts. And so most of the work I did was...
What kind of conflicts?
The focus on Albania. I wasn't really happy about what some of the people they were associating with. So I would say that was one of the key ones. And so again, I left. I remained friendly with many of the people there, and we still worked on projects together.
And what did you do? So you set up meetings, you lobbied, you met with, for example, it was time when President of the United States was Bill Clinton, and Richard Holbrooke was his guy for the Balkans. So you met with Mr. Holbrooke.
Well, it was clear that Holbrooke had a problem. And it was clear the Albanians had a problem. So
what was Holbrooke's problem?
And that was Holbrooke's responsibility at that point. He was the point person for Kosova. So I called him up. I didn't know him. And I said, you have a problem, we have a problem. Let's see if we can help each other. I suggested that we meet with, again, some of the leaders from the Albanian-American community so we could tell them what we wanted done. And he was gracious enough to have a series of meetings with us. Most of them were at Bruno Salimai's restaurant in Manhattan. Excuse me. And you know, we had some very candid meetings. We all pretty much unanimously, we told them that we wanted to see military action. They were a little concerned about that. They were concerned about how it might be received by the Kosovars.
And this was 98?
This is 98, summer of 98.
Yes. KLA was operational throughout.
Operational, and they were. The other thing is they didn't seem to have a firm grasp on who UÇK was. But as I said, as I told you earlier, we had people from UÇK affiliated with UÇK at the meetings. He didn't know that. There was one episode, as a matter of fact. Dino Asanhai was at one of the meetings, and he wanted to compliment him. So he said, you know, anyone ever tell you look like Robert De Niro? No.
Holbrooke told that to Dino Asanhai.
I didn't see any resemblance, but Holbrooke, you know, wanted to flatter him.